And when you journey in the land, it shall be no sin on you to shorten the prayer, if you fear that those who disbelieve may give you trouble. Verily, the disbelievers are an open enemy to you. And when thou art among them, and thou leadest the prayer for them, let a party of them stand with thee, and let them take their arms. And when they have performed their prostration, let them go to your rear. And let another party who have not yet prayed come forward and pray with thee, and let them take their means of defense and their arms. The disbelievers wish that you be neglectful of your arms and your baggage, that they may fall upon you at once. And it shall be no sin on you, if you are in trouble on account of rain, or if you are sick, that you lay aside your arms. But you should always take your means of defense. Surely Allah has prepared a humiliating punishment for the disbelievers. And when you have finished the prayer, remember Allah while standing and sitting and lying on your side. And when you are secure from danger, then observe prayer in the prescribed form. Verily, prayer is enjoined on the believer to be performed at fixed hours. And slacken not in seeking these people. If you suffer, they too suffer even as you suffer. But you hope from Allah what they hope not, and Allah is all-knowing, wise. We have surely sent down to thee the book comprising the truth, that thou mayest judge between men by that which Allah has taught thee, and be not thou a disputer for the faithless. And ask forgiveness of Allah, surely Allah is most forgiving, merciful. And plead not on behalf of those who are dishonest themselves. Surely Allah loves not one who is perfidious and a great sinner. They seek to hide from men, but they cannot hide from Allah, and He is with them when they spend the night plotting about matters which He does not approve, and Allah encompasses what they do. Behold, you are they who pleaded from them in the present life, but who will plead with Allah for them on the day of resurrection, or who will be a guardian over them? And whoso does evil or wrongs his soul, and then asks forgiveness of Allah, will surely find Allah most forgiving, merciful. And whoso commits a fault or a sin, then imputes it on an innocent person, certainly bears the burden of a calumny and a manifest sin. And but for the grace of Allah upon thee and His mercy, a party of them had resolved to bring about thy ruin. And they ruin none but themselves, and they cannot harm thee at all. Allah has sent down to thee the book and wisdom, and has taught thee what thou knewest not, and great is Allah's grace on thee. There is no good in many of their conferences, except the conferences of such as enjoys charity or goodness, or the making of peace among men. And whoso does that seeking the pleasure of Allah, we shall soon bestow on him a great reward. And as to him who opposes the messenger, after guidance has become clear to him, and follows a way other than that of the believers, we shall let him pursue the way he is pursuing, and shall cast him into hell, and an evil destination it is. Allah will not forgive that anything be associated with him as partner, but He will forgive what is short of that to whomsoever He pleases. And whoso associates anything as partner with Allah has indeed strayed far away. They invoke beside Him none but lifeless objects, and they invoke none but Satan the rebellious, whom Allah has cursed. And He said, I will assuredly take a fixed portion from thy servants, and assuredly I will lead them astray, and assuredly I will excite in them vain desires, and assuredly I will incite them, and they will cut the ears of cattle, and assuredly I will incite them, and they will alter Allah's creation. And he who takes Satan for a friend besides Allah has certainly suffered a manifest loss. He holds out promise to them, and raises vain desires in them, and Satan promises them nothing but vain things. These are they whose abode shall be hell, and they shall find no way of escape from it. But as to those who believe and do good works, we will admit them into gardens beneath which streams flow, abiding therein forever. It is Allah's unfailing promise, and who can be more truthful than Allah in word? It shall not be according to your desires, nor according to the desires of the people of the book. Whoso does evil shall be rewarded for it, and who shall find for himself no friend or helper besides Allah. But whoso does good works, whether male or female, and is a believer, such shall enter heaven, and shall not be wronged even as much as a little hollow in the back of a date stone. And who is better in faith than he who submits himself to Allah, and he is a doer of good and follows the religion of Abraham the upright, and Allah took Abraham for a special friend. And to Allah belongs all that is in the heavens and all that is in the earth, and Allah encompasses all things. And they seek to thee the decision of the law with regards to women. Say, Allah gives you his decision regarding them, and so does that which is recited to you in the book concerning the orphan girls, whom you give not what is prescribed for them, and whom you desire to marry, and concerning the weak among children. And he enjoins you to observe equity towards the orphans. And whatever good you do, surely Allah knows it well. And if a woman fear ill treatment or indifference on the part of her husband, it shall be no sin on them, that they be suitably reconciled to each other, and reconciliation is best, and people are prone to covetousness. If you do good and are righteous, surely Allah is aware of what you do.